Well, we got some Future Stars news that some of you guys might actually find more exciting than anything that happened in Team of the Year. Honestly, some of you out there are going to. It has to do with Evos, and we also have Evolution leaks as well that look pretty exciting. A lot of other Future Stars news right now, some player leaks, and Road to the Final news, and obviously it's new season day today. If you want to skip to that part of the video, you always can, but there's a lot to discuss actually with the game right now, because obviously a lot of news is dropping, and then we also have the Team of the Year still going on, and the 82x20 grind has been really a one-of-a-kind type situation that really I don't think any of us expected to see anything like this. And there are some interesting ramifications from this that I didn't really think about yesterday that are interesting. We'll kind of start with that right now, but hey, thanks for being here, of course. Appreciate you all. If you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to mmoxp.com. There will be a link in the description. They are the cheapest and safest option. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. And yeah, so I think the biggest thing with this, grind we've got right now, it's not fully replenishable, like fully no need to buy any cards at all. You have to buy some, but it is very close to replenishable. And the thing is that you actually get tradable packs back. And keep in mind, it's just a premium gold pack, which obviously isn't anything too insane, and a 2x players pack. The thing is though, every time you complete this is like 2,000 coins to discard no matter what. Like combine the two packs, like maybe 2,500 to 3,000. I've done exactly 100 of these, and by the way, I've gotten 2 blues, 2 honorable mentions from 100, so obviously not great odds, but you're gaining a shit ton of fodder. Even if you don't get blues, you're getting a lot of top end fodder, and also you're kind of like, if you grind it a ton, you actually are making a somewhat decent amount of coins back. Actually, like I made 175k in the last like 6 hours from grinding on the web app, basically, because I was just using pale tools and quickly completing them. So then to talk about the market for a sec, to go back in here for just a brief moment, you then maybe say, okay, well, there's some coin injection here. Actually, could we see that affect certain things? Well, the problem is, like, you'll see a very, very small amount of coin injection, and then most people will just put all of the coins they make off this back into more 8220s. So it's not like you're gonna see, oh my god, everybody is making like 100k off this, right, or something like that over the course of like these 3 days. Everyone's up 100k on that. I don't think that's gonna be the case here. But the market is dropping because people are trying to fund this, and we'll get into that a little more in the market part of the video. But okay, on to the leaks and news part of the video now, and this was this was great news for literally everybody, and that was we will be able to evolve 2 players at the same time during Future Stars. And I'm assuming it begins now, and then post Future Stars it obviously remains there. If it's promo exclusive, that would suck. That would just be terrible, but I would doubt that would be the case. But it's really nice to see this, and there is a slight bit of like, okay, you took it away from us, like you gave it to us the end of the last year, and then you took it away, and now you bring it back again, and we're all supposed to be so excited and thankful you did this, which I can kind of see why you would think that. But I think that they never said that they were going to do that for this year. We just kind of assumed they would, and it's coming in much earlier this year than it did last year. So I'm hoping that maybe, yeah, for next year they'll probably sell it as a feature, like, hey, 2 evos from the start, right? You can do them at the same time. But anyway, no matter what your thoughts are on that part, it's still just a positive that this is coming out, so that's really nice to see. And then moving on with the Evolution Future Stars news, we've got, you will be able to evolve a Future Stars Academy player into a Future Stars Wonder Kid icon, which some people were thinking like, okay, is it just the last card design is a cosmetic that is an icon design, basically? Which, yeah, that probably is most of the case here. But the thing that's going to be great, I would assume, with this Academy sort of thing they've got going on here for this new promo, is that the last card should have icon chemistry, which means I think your Academy player will have icon chem, which is great because it will help your entire team by putting in your Academy player that you would assume is going to be at least in the power curve. You get to pick a player that you want to evo probably, and then he'll get icon chemistry as well, which I think is like, I'm all for any ways to help with chemistry more often. I'm so down for, because there are cards that I think people would love to use in evos, and players people would love to use in evos that they just realistically can't, right, because of chemistry. And seeing something like this is that you can pick any player. There could be anybody anywhere in the Danish league, Swedish nation, and it won't matter because he's going to help everybody's chemistry, and he's going to full chem on his own. So this is really awesome to see this. This is what I'm actually really excited for, honestly, is the evo potential with the new promo. And then we also got this, and that was a playstyle plus evolution. 5 evos will be available in free objectives: Rapid, Quick Step, Power Shot, Anticipate, and Incisive Pass, which, I mean, almost all of those are fantastic. I think that Quick Step and Incisive and Anticipate are like 3 of the top 6 like playstyles. So that's a crazy good evo there, especially if it's a second playstyle you can grant on your card. My guess would be it probably won't, which I think is a little, you know, behind the power curve. But if I had to guess, it probably won't do that. But I hope they will. And I think that because we have so many leaks already about these evos, I would guess that this is not just the tip of the iceberg per se, but we have a lot of stuff coming for Future Stars in terms of evolutions would be my guess. Now on to some player leaks for Future Stars, and that's Johan Cruyff coming in the promo card that you can't afford, but will be fun to look at as he usually is, which that sounded slightly sus, but honestly, if I'll stare at any man, I'll stare at Johan Cruyff. Fuck it, I'll do it. But he is on the way in, and we have a couple more players, I believe. Yeah, we got Alex Baena and Scalvini here. So Baena, stats are not official, by the way. There's Alex Baena, and then we got Scalvini right here as well. We had Lamine Yamal and Connor Bradley leaked yesterday, and I think this is all of them now. Just these 4, I believe, are the cards leaked, plus Xabi Alonso and Johan Cruyff. And speaking of Future Stars players here, they do have new champs rewards as well. Ranks 1 through 5 is 2 Future Stars picks, 6 to 8, and really 6 through 9 is Future Stars packs then. So they did update those for these next couple weeks here. And what are these tweets? Like, do they all end the same? We will be there, fire emojis. Like, who started this trend? Who started this dumbass trend of we will be there after every half interesting bit of news that we see? I think I sound like an old man now. I think I am that get off my lawn guy now. But okay, on to road to the final leaks now, and Zobazlai is in the team. We have like 7 players leaked to this team. I don't know if this is coming this Friday or not, or if it's the Friday after. I don't exactly know, but usually road to the final is concurrently with a promo. So it could be Future Stars, or it could be the next one, which I think is Grassroots Greats, I want to say. But Zobazlai's stats are official here as well, and the card looks very, very good. And then we have some more cards leaked, plus the upgrade path, which I won't read it all out, but if you want to like pause the video and look through that, you can. Player items that win the final will be 96 overall. He does say some names which will most likely arrive in the season pass. So you'll know this by now who's in there, but Iñaki Williams, Russo, Zobazlai, Danny Olmo, official stats here as well. You may have seen these cards already, honestly, but there's also, you know, the whole news right now about Grassroots Greats. Is it going to be FIFA Legends, right? This top reply here. Like, any news regarding this at all? No leakers have talked about it. I think they don't know. I don't think anybody really knows what Grassroots Greats is going to be. But speaking of that promo, we did get this very interesting pack leak that's rumored to be an objective like the 89x5 was. There's this 90x4 Future Stars Icon, Grassroots Greats Hero or Icon. So that, I guess this promo is going to have heroes and icons in it. And Fantasy FC or Fantasy Hero player, which I think Fantasy always just has heroes. Player is rated 90 or higher. So this does confirm here that Grassroots Greats will have heroes and icons. So people might have assumed, I guess, that if it was going to be FIFA Legends, they might make them as heroes or icons. And I guess this does lend credence to like, okay, well, maybe there is still that chance that that could really be the promo that we think it or hope that it possibly could be, where it's like old players coming in like Doumbia and Ibarbo and those guys, right? Because they've been leaked and we're still waiting for them. I think that does say that there's still a chance that that could be the case, but I think it's unlikely. It's unlikely that it's going to be the Doumbia and Ibarbo promo, but that does give people at least a little bit of hope out there, I suppose. There's an 83x14 pack that's been leaked as well. That might be the new 82x14. You would probably assume there. A new 82 plus combo upgrade pack. Looks like that might be the next upgrade pack post Team of the Year. These I think are all store packs there, and 5x86 is probably in the new season today. And these 3 are store packs. Nothing really too interesting there either. But yeah, trust me, when we hear news about that whole situation with those FIFA Legends, we'll obviously talk about it on the channel. I'll be shitting my pants if it actually comes true, but by the day or by the 5 days, every 5 days that goes by and we hear nothing about it, it's less and less likely because it was such a huge deal at the time. And why would it have been leaked if it's going to come out in 3 months? It's just tough to say. When you think about fake leaks from the past, right? Like, how many have been to this level where they were like this hyped up, this interesting, to then have turned out to not be true? I think the one that pops up that's the obvious one is that there was an R9 leak. It's a classic FUT Sheriff. It's a copy pasta now. It's a FUT Sheriff tweet from like, I think it was Winter Wildcards in 22, maybe, where Sheriff said an R9 SBC is coming out. And it never did. It was in December. Everyone's like, there's no way that's true. That's too good to be true. And it just was. But this leak is so out of left field that it almost feels to me that, including the trend that EA are clearly trying to implement different things right now to get their hype back on their game and stuff like that, I want to believe it. It does make more sense than where it sometimes maybe in past years would have. Like, it would have made no sense maybe a couple of years ago. There's that. And also it's so out of left field that you almost think that, okay, maybe there is some truth to this, right? I don't know if that's a dumb logic at all, but that's just how I feel about it. And a quick little tip for these Pale Tools users out there, I was using these filters today to craft them really quickly. The first one's the 83 squad. The next one is the 84 squad. If you want to take a look and pause these and copy them, you sure can. So here is the 83 squad on this side, and then we scroll over to the 84 squad on this side, and they're about as close as you can get, I believe, without having to like do anything at all. If you have the right players, you don't have to do anything at all, but you'll probably want to, go through and fix a couple of things in there. But this will allow you to basically grind the shit out of these. I did 100 in, I think, like, a couple of hours, right? Or like 80. I probably did 80 in a couple of hours, and I didn't get shit, but at least I did them quickly. And another Rick TH tweet, he's like a top trader, right? Pele team of the year down 500k in 5 hours. 82 by 20 unlimited will be the death of the market. When to buy team of the years, you ask? Whenever you want to lose coins. Obviously, Rick's like a top 100 trader multiple times, and I'm not, so you might want to take, what he says more than what I say here. But this tweet I don't fully agree with, I don't think, because he does say the amount of coins wiped off the market. I would not buy any tradable cards for your team for a while. And the thing with me is that, yeah, I think there were a lot of coins wiped off the market for sure, with people, just buying store packs with coins. People obviously just dumping shit to do the 82 by 20s. I think we definitely did see some coin wipe, but at the same time, we haven't really seen the market fly from the coin injection that you expect to see when people open their team of the year saved packs. So to me, does that kind of offset each other? I don't really know, I guess, how to make that. We're in a very unique situation here, but we didn't really see the market rise a bunch with that coin injection we usually see yet, because it hasn't really it kind of fully hit, but then it kind of did at the same time because of all this crazy content. And now we have more coins wiped off the market again. So it is a very interesting time. I do think we will see it rise. Personally, I would expect that to see it a little bit over the course of the next couple of weeks, but Rick thinks it's not going to happen. So what I would do here, honestly, is buy the cards that you want to have fun with. And outside of that, just expect to lose coins right now. I don't think there's going to be a guarantee like buy time on anything at the moment. It's just, we're in such a unique spot with the market and so many things. Like, remember, in a week or so, we have evolutions coming out that are going to be crazy good. And I'm assuming that Academy Evo will take a spot in people's teams, probably an attacking spot as well, which you'd see some more selling then too. So, just expect to lose. Expect to lose, which is how it usually is with the market, to be fair, at this point. Okay, let's read your comments now, and we will get into the new season. We got D Doza. Team of the year Casillas is the best for me. I said yesterday in my video that, hey, if there's a keeper that you think is by far the best, please tell me. And honestly, the responses were pretty funny because there were so many different responses. I got like Emi Martinez, Casillas, Thibaut Courtois, Track Stars was like, I think, a pretty popular one. There were actually a lot of different answers there. Surprisingly, Van der Sar, who the pros use, wasn't really said in the comments, but I think the most common answer, even though there were many different ones, was probably Courtois. That was probably the most common answer. And then Schmungus played Man City in the draft. Not only did they go all to the corner flag, they all turned into goalkeepers before my game crashed. I don't understand how that happens. There's no understanding it, okay? Apparently, single player draft is broken. What I said yesterday is still a bug, but like the bug people were having is actually worse than what I even said yesterday. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. 50 cal swag. I had 2 of my attackers, including Mbappe, on controlled. Thanks to your tip, I got them off it, and what a difference. Thank you. I've not heard anybody else mention that. And yes, if you guys missed that part in a couple days, it was a couple days ago, 2 days ago's video, I don't remember. I personally think controlled stinks. I think it's terrible. If you're wondering why your player is slow, try them off controlled, and then you might have a change of heart, because lengthy's great and explosive. Like, if you have a player that's like mostly explosive or something along those lines with quick step plus, that's going to be where you notice the pace. Like, you'll notice it then too. If you have like controlled explosive, controlled lengthy, mostly controlled, hell no. I'm telling you, it's not going to be great. And there was this comment from David here. I saw you say it, and somebody else yesterday was talking about this too, that EA stock price going down isn't just because of their numbers not being met. Many tech companies right now have stock prices that are falling for many reasons. So I just want to tell you guys that apparently there's like more to it than just the fact that they didn't reach their revenue goals, which I guess for us is still, I mean, no matter what, good for us, because they now need to hopefully try and get their shit back up again. And by doing that, they would have to clearly improve how things were going to not a significant degree, you could say, but at least to a solid degree. And guess what? 2 Evos are coming back again. Was that planned, or was that kind of thrown in here somewhat recently? I don't know, but it's just more good stuff for us once again. Okay, well, I just loaded Ultimate Team, and this is what's on here. So Season 5, the World Tours Brazil, apparently. And okay, any interesting things here? Increased champs quali points. Okay. Road to the finals returning. Okay, yeah, whatever. Let's just look at the season. Okay, first 5 levels, kind of what you expect a player picks in there. We got Samuel Lino as a World Tour player, who kind of a unique card, actually. Really high stats, but then 1 playstyle plus. Kind of feels like that's a theme, actually, of some of these like new cards being released recently. High stats, but only 1 playstyle plus. That's an interesting card. Similar packs in there. 80x7 was in there, I saw. Okay, so we got Adley or Tosin Adara Yo. I can't click on it. There we go. Okay, I mean, those actually, Adley looks like a really nice card, and I guess Tosin does too. 6'5" is crazy. 87 rated, so good, I suppose. Evo potential. Interesting card, definitely. Yeah, a couple good defending playstyles in there, kind of what you expect once again. And Adley looks like 3-star, 4-star long ball plus, solid in-game stats, and only 4 playstyles. Kind of weird, but okay, whatever. Keep moving on. Some packs, some more picks again. More packs there. 81.5, 81.7, 82.3. More picks again. Level 20s, Inaki Williams or Gigot. And I'm assuming Inaki Williams will be the one that's probably mostly picked here. Rapid plus. Once again, 1 playstyle plus, and you know, it's level 20, right? So it's going to be a little bit till you get there. 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. And yeah, kind of, honestly, it's pretty crazy that this is a card that I suppose level 20 is not that far away, but I mean, it's not, I don't know. Road to the final 2, we can get upgrades, so that's also a big part of that too. I didn't even see the Gigot card. 6'2", bruiser plus is nice. Solid in-game stats, kind of your standard center back, I suppose, right? It's kind of what you expect there. Let's keep going. We got a couple more picks in there, which is always nice. Level 25. Another choice of players here. Let's check these guys out. Russo. What do the stats look like on her? 5'8". Power header and power header to 5'8" player. I mean, you might as well fucking chuck giant throw in. I mean, they'll both be just as useful as each other, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, okay. It's probably going to be mostly fodder for most people. And then we got Damaris here, who long ball and press proven. Okay, there's a couple of pretty good play styles in there. Stats are fine. I mean, it's kind of a weird road to the final type season, I suppose. I'm already starting to hate. You know, it's interesting. 82.10, 83.5, and the packs are always good, which is nice to see. It's worth just grinding for the packs themselves. We got Bruno Guimaraes though. Okay, now we're talking. This is nice. And with 3-star weak foot, but long ball and press proven again. That's a nice combination. The stats are pretty good on him again. Nice dribbling there actually on him, and the play styles are pretty good too. So okay, I mean that's a cool card. It's not mind blowing, but it's good. 31, 83x10, 84.2, 84.4. These 3 packs aren't actually very good, honestly, but okay. Well, 35 is Zobazlai and Danny Olmo. These look like pretty good cards here. Let's see what they are. Zobazlai, yeah, I mean that card there, we saw this one already. This is actually a really good card. Like this one, especially with upgrades coming, as you know, Liverpool are probably getting a couple of upgrades here. This is a very, very good card, and so is Danny Olmo too. Olmo has great play styles. You're expecting once again some upgrades on Danny Olmo too. So that's where the season kind of comes into gear here a little bit. It's unfortunately level 35, so days away, and then we've got, I guess, season ladder excellence level 37. Okay, 85/3. Okay, so I'm sorry my face cam is blocking this, but there's Firmino here. There's an 87x10, or there's a 103 88 plus mixed icon player. Okay, so here you go. You can see it better here. I don't know what that is there, but Firmino has first touch and incisive, which is a nice combination of play styles for sure. Stats look real nice on him. Can he play striker? Yeah, it's Cam and striker. Okay, so that's a nice card. I mean, it definitely is. The play styles are nice on him too. I like the fact he has many passing ones for a striker, which most cards won't end up having. I think most will still probably take the 8710. The 8710 pack is pretty insane. An 88 plus icon pick, almost no matter what that isn't going to be as good as, I mean, that's what we have right now, dude. We have an 88 plus icon pick right now. But I mean, there's nothing mind-blowing in this season, I don't think, but it's still, you still got decent packs in here. You still got some decent players. There's a good selection of players, but they're not mind-blowing once again. I mean, it's not anything that you probably haven't seen before, any objective changes. Okay, here is that 90x4 pack right here. We talked about that earlier, and it's the same exact thing as 89x5, right? Complete the weekly play, get a future stars guarantee and grassroots guarantee and fantasy FC guarantees there for the 90x4 at the end of it. That's nice to see. That was a great objective last season too. And I just checked Twitter to see if I missed something or anything like that, and the first tweet I saw was this new season's unreal. And I think maybe, you know, maybe I am the new get off my lawn guy a little bit here, but I think it's fine. I think it's a good new season in terms of like the packs, right? You get good packs for it, which we didn't used to get, so that's nice to see. But it definitely, we've had better seasons. I think we definitely can say that. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of what you expect, I suppose, right? Let me know what you think about it, of course. And thank you all for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. I love you all. So resume. Peace.